Hello everyone. So my name is Vaibhav Tupe. I work at Equinix as a tech lead, leading AI initiatives and working on multi-cloud interconnection product. Along with me, my co-speaker Shrinath.
Hi, my name is Shrinath Thube. I'm a software developer at IBM. I work on AI-driven solutions and contribute to make IBM's open source Granite model more secure and reliable.
Thank you. So today's our pretty fast agenda is about shift left with AI, how we can move the code reviews and some other practices towards the left side, toward the developer end from the traditional way, and how we can speed up the delivery cycle together. So this diagram, if you can correlate, this is the pretty standard CI/CD or DevOps workflow. The first step, developer writes the code inside the IDE, pushes the code, maybe any kind of GitHub or GitLab or any other tool you might be using. The developer will raise a PR. So once the PR is raised, after that, during that pull request review, the colleagues or the fellow developers, what they review for the functional code, basically the business logic. The next part is the code quality aspect. It is adhering to how the code practices, and the linter checks and all those things will be taken care. Then the security aspect will be verified. Then the code coverage, right? And during this phase, the CI jobs kicks in, and once this PR merges, and after that the CD part and deploying, and the last part is monitoring, tracking, alerting, right? So this is pretty standard way how we do it. But what are the problems or what are the bottlenecks with this, right? I think many of you might have seen, you raise a PR, right? And how long it takes to get that PR merged. That is a priority for you to get your work done, right? But there are people, everyone is busy, right? Everyone has their own priorities and they have to work on there. So you have to follow up, get that PR reviewed, merged, and that is the bottleneck. The biggest bottleneck is the human delays, right? And also the inconsistent reviews, because everyone has different expertise, different style of reviewing the code. So not a pretty standard way how you get review for each and every changes, right? So that's the another problem. And when the context switching is happening for reviewer, it tend to happen that some issues get slip in, right? And those goes to production. So these are the pretty standard, very common problems which we see with the current way of doing how we do the PR review. And talking in the context of open source, in the open source projects, you see already how much the contribution load is there or the volume is there, and the maintainers are few, right? So then there is a maintainer burnout with this thing, review and all. And that's where the things comes where we are talking about shift left imperative. We want to have shift left methodology where catch issues earlier, shift faster, but hold on. The manual reviews can't keep up, right, with this. And this is where the narrative comes in, where we need real-time, scalable, and consistent code quality checks. And that's where the AI-assisted code reviews comes into picture. So those can help you get AI assistant, basically review code in real time, instantly flag the bugs, security flaws, and any compliance gaps. Learn your code base, understand your style, your team's preferences, and ultimately, what everyone wants is it should be seamlessly integrating into our current DevOps pipelines. We don't have to put extra efforts. So with this, I will hand it over to Shrinath to highlight how the modern or updated CI/CD workflows will look.
Oh, I feel like Flash. Lightning talk. Okay. So yeah, thank you, Vaibhav, for handing over to me. So this is our shift left concept, where we need AI powered reviewed, and in previous session we also see that AI powered reviewed how much it can benefit. So what we did, we shift left it to the developer level. We are putting AI powered tool in the IDE itself, where it will review on the fly in the real time. It can check the functional code quality, it can check the code quality, it can do the security scan, it can perform the test coverage. So we do have this kind of stuff already available, but it is all rule based. Now with AI tool, we have the context, like whole context, which test cases are good, which test case need to be needed. It will not flag like, okay, if you are using test case with the dummy password, oh, you are adding password in it, and it will not slip that way. So with this, the security is intrinsic quality because of that, because AI can check your security scan. It can do SAST test. It can find out secret scanning. It can apply the policy in it. And it can check the vulnerability that can humanly miss. And also, it ensures like compliance according to GDPR or PCI, and it will reduce the risk before like pushing your code into the production. So we will have this pre-hook, pre-commit hook, and that can trigger the scanning, and it can notify developer, okay, what's going on. So where can we use this mostly? We can use it for open source projects with open source LLM and SLM. So for open source project, it is all volunteering work. And if the repo is increasing, your contributor might face the delay that, okay, my PR is not merging, my PR is not merging. And each open source has a little bit different policy how that code should be. Then this AI assistant tool help them to let them know, okay, this is the policy, and that's how you should tune it. So back and forth conversation in the PR can be avoided. And with the open source LLM and SLM, you don't have to spend your tokens. It can be on your local machine, and it can guide you how to contribute. So these are some tools available in the market. The Sync Deep Code is an open source tool. You can try it out. Accuracy rate, currently it's like about 70%, and it can integrate with our usual flow like GitHub or GitLab or Azure. And how do you get started? So first, like start with the pilot AI review, then measure the development productivity matrices, then scale it to your organization level. And here we don't try to replace the human. We are trying to empower them with the AI. So it is like AI plus human, and we are trying to make the code quality as good as possible. And thank you. Please connect with us on LinkedIn.
All right.